Yo, what's up guys, I'm back and welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at a figure that technically got a re-release actually as part of a line called the Buzzworthy Bumblebee line back around, I think it was like 2022/2023, and that is of course the Studio Series Leader Class Studio Series / Buzzworthy Bumblebee re-release of the Age of Extinction Grimlock. Now, this guy genuinely was one of the most anticipated leader classes back around like when Studio Series first dropped. This was a legendary figure and a design that many of us wanted to see in this adaptation, and we wanted to see the other Dinobots. Unfortunately, Hasbro has yet to make them. Hasbro, if you were watching, make the other Dinobots. Anyway, and this guy was just an absolute blast to get my hands on, and he's an incredible figure, as I'm going to show you guys what I mean by that. And yeah, with that, I don't think we should waste any more time. Let's get straight into the review. Before we go any further, guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to my boy Camaro B127, aka Angel. He has been making merch for a while. I got some, I got a little bit of merch for myself. Got some right here, obviously, supporting the man Camaro B127. I'll have a link to his store in the description down below. Be sure to go check him out. Be sure to go support him. He's a really dear friend of mine, and I want to make sure he gets the support he deserves. So just quickly want to say that, and now let's get back to the review.
And here we are with the Studio Series Leader Class Grimlock, a figure that I feel like just set the bar for what leader classes could be, and for what the Age of Extinction Dinobots were. This guy really sets the bar of what the others could be, and just overall how much detail they could have. And I'm going to show you guys that as we take a closer look here at Grimlock.
And now taking a closer look here at Grimlock's detailing, as you can see, they went really far with the amount of detailing and the paint that they chose for this guy, as it really just captures that overall, like, ancient, like, sort of like, battle-hardened Dinobot that they had back in Age of Extinction. And as I said before, the overall painting and sculpting is truly remarkable on this guy. And he has no backpack, which is just amazing. The overall style of the alt mode is going to be that much different. The only thing though is that you do have big old dino feet sticking out the back, but that's manageable. Now, in terms of accessories, he actually doesn't come with any, which is a little surprising. I thought he would have came with, like, his mallet or, like a mace, which, I mean, then again, though, I guess this could be kind of considered a mace, but I don't know. It's a little strange, but a little bit of a down thing, but overall, it's nothing terrible. Now, getting to the articulation, he does have a ball joint at the head. Allows him to look up pretty far and look down pretty far as well. This piece, at least on my end, can move up and down, so it allows for just a little more articulation within the head. The arms are on ratchet joints, and they can only go about to that far due to the ears or the horns being in the way. You can move the arm in and out, swivel at the arm, elbow joint, and on this side you do have a wrist swivel. Unfortunately, you don't get that on this side because due to the the mallet. This piece though is articulated, but that's more for the transformation. You do get a waist swivel. If you go ahead and fold the skirt up, the leg can kick about that far. And if you move this piece back, then it can kick about that far. You get a somewhat decent spread. You get a swivel here. You have a bend at the knee going directly to 90 degrees, or I'm pretty sure, yep, if you unpeg this piece, you can get a full range, but that looks a little weird, so I'm just gonna leave that beat. You do get a swivel, or I guess I should say a ball joint at the foot. The foot can move up, or the toe can move up and down, and you do get a decent pivot. So in terms of overall articulation, Grimlock has some pretty good articulation for being a leader class, but how is he scaled compared to other figures? Well, let's get into that. Now then, getting into some size comparisons, I'm going to go ahead and begin with some figures I feel like most of you guys will have, that being the TF1, Optimus Prime, and Megatron. Here he is next to the Commander Class 86, Optimus Prime. My previous review, the APC Toys Attack Prime Chrome Edition. And finally, just because, here he is with my previous Core Class review, that being the Transformers Age of Extinction Deluxe Class Scorn. So there you are. Now, turning to Grimlock's transformation, it's a bit of an interesting one to say the least, so let's go and get into it. So we're going to start off over here on his right arm. You're going to turn the arm this way, fold, you're going to kind of bring it up all the way, bring this piece down, fold out what is going to become the tail, and then you're going to take the head, and I'm not even kidding with you, you're going to split it in half and bring it down like so. That's the tail. If you want, you can go ahead and fold down the horn. We're gonna have to do that at a later point anyway. Bring out the main head. Take this piece and bring it out, fold it around, and close it back up. That will become the spine. Going to rotate his fist, bring out the lower jaw, position the arms, the new dino arms, and then we're gonna rotate, actually no, we're gonna bring the skirt up, bring this skirt up, and then while you're bringing this around, you wanna untab the waist. It can be a little tedious sometimes, but you gotta trust it. You wanna bring the waist piece up, and then there's a tab here that will go into this slot here, which will solidify the legs. Do the same on this side. Just go and tab it in. And then you want to just lock in the legs like so. You want to bring these former skirt pieces down like this. And then you want to take the back skirt, fold it up like this, and just bring it up. Now, this is one problem I have with the figure, but we'll get into that a little later. You want to take the skirt, fully fold it down. And now we're going to take the feet, rotate them around, and you're going to basically fit the heel spurt or the toe inside this little piece here. That'll solidify that. Then you're going to untab at this piece, and then you're going to bring it up until it tabs into place, and you should have a leg looking like this. Do the same on this side, like so. And then to finish it all off, you're going to bring the fist up and nudge it right into this little piece right here. That will solidify all of that. Okay, and then you want to move the arms, the new dino arms down, and then there is a tab that will go into a slot on the inner jaw, which will bring this all together. Make sure everything feels good. Make sure everything is tapped in. And there you go. There is Grimlock in his dino mode. And it's a very well detailed dino mode. I think that overall the pieces that came from the robot mode really bring the dino mode that much more to life. Especially that head sculpt. That just looks really good, like genuinely. And the amount of detail is just amazing. I do like the whole integration of the tail. Admittedly, it doesn't look the greatest, and this piece down here doesn't really have a place to tab into. If you guys know a way to actually keep this in place, let me know in the comment section down below. Because I've had this problem for ages. The only other nitpick I have is that the arm is kind of exposed here, but I know that no figure is going to be perfect because there's no such thing as perfect. So nothing we can really do about that. Going to some articulation, because he actually does have a little bit of articulation. The lower jaw can open, making it look like he's roaring or breathing fire. The arms are on a ball joint. They're on a single piece though, so you can only move them only a certain amount. The new dino legs can move in and out, and you can move these pieces down. You do still get pretty much the exact same articulation in the feet. And unfortunately, there is nothing for the tail. So it's just kind of stuck in place. But overall, the articulation for the dino mode, it's pretty good. And despite, like, obviously with the limitations that they had, I'm not necessarily upset with Hasbro. I think that they did the best that they possibly could for this guy, and I really do like that. But now that we have that done, we're going to go ahead and go to the overall ranking and let you guys know my thoughts on this figure. And with that, guys, that is my review of the Age of Extinction Leader Class Grimlock. Now, what are my overall thoughts? Well, pros, extremely accurate to the render character design of the Dinobot from obviously Age of Extinction being his robot mode and his dino mode. It all holds together really well. The joints feel secure. It's just an amazing and a fun figure to play around with. The only real nitpick I have with it is the fact that he didn't come with his actual weapon. And admittedly, the pieces in the tail for the dino mode are a little tedious. But other than that, it's an amazing figure. Now, if I had to give an overall ranking for this guy, I'm gonna be honest, it would have to be a solid 9 out of 10. The only thing that is holding it back is the little skirt piece for the tail. But again, if somebody could let me know in the comment section down below If there's a way to fix that, I'd very much appreciate that. And before I go any further, I want to thank every single one of you, as recently my channel has just been going crazy. My channel has been blowing up so much, and like the past like week or two, I have gone from like 734, sorry, to 760. That is insane. Like, and I really, really do appreciate every single one of you, which is why I can confidently say we are starting the journey, the road to 1K. And yeah, I'm really, really excited. Like, I'm really, really excited because this has been a long-term goal of mine, and I wouldn't have been able to do this without any of you guys. You guys are incredible. You're the reason why I'm able to make these videos, and I want to thank every single one of you for that. With that, guys, once again, that marks the end of the review. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't. Like the video, comment down below your thoughts on Age of Extinction Grimlock. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you think you're in the middle of it? Let me know. And be sure to turn on that bell notification so you guys don't miss any more video uploads from your boy. And with that, I'll go ahead and catch you guys on the next one. Have a good day, have a good night, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side.
Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. This is Optimus endorsing Thundermus Prime. It's prime time.